34 of MLB 19. You guys will have Final Fantasy 7 tomorrow morning, so I go back from 12 to 8. Since thanks for doing baseball tonight. If you guys are doing again, want to catch more MLB 19, 1 to 2 days a week, every week, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, if you guys are not new, hit that like button, tweet them out, share them, comment. If you guys want me to share your link and put it in the chat, let me know. There's anybody in the chat that does have a Twitter or a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a comment as good as you can. But we want some videos in full, if we like the video, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment as good as you can. So we're about to get started. Like I said, guys, Final Fantasy 7 will be tomorrow, so allow me to demonstrate. Let's see if I can still share links in the chat. Hold on. If you guys also want to vote for the idol, you can do so by voting Aladdin at 29, Greatest Showman at 12. Okay, there we go. There's my link, guys. If you guys want to send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment. But other than that, so how's everyone doing tonight? Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like I said, Final Fantasy 7's not tonight. You guys will have a new episode tomorrow, since I've got 12 to 8, and then I'm off Saturday. And there will be the series finale in Chicago. And there will be series finale in Game 3 of 3. And there will be the 13 and 20 Cardinals taking on the 18 and 13 Cubs in Chicago. Series finale in Chicago. So on the mount tonight for the 13 and 20 Cardinals. And series finale in Chicago will be Adam Wainwright. Adam Wainwright has a 1-2 record, 46 strikeouts with 2.03 ERA. And on the mound for the 18 and 13 Cubs in the series finale in Chicago will be John Lester. Lester also has a 5-1 record, 42 strikeouts with an ERA of 1.29. Alright, that's want to follow me on Twitter, let me know. We'll take you down to the ballpark tonight. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good, staying safe as always. On the mound, so there you go, guys. On the mound for the 13 and 20 Cardinals in the series finale in Chicago will be Adam Wainwright. He has a 2.03 ERA, and he has a 1-2 win-loss record. And here's his starting, and also, guys, here's his starting offensive lineup for the 13 and 20 Cardinals as it is. Leading off will be Tommy Edman, Con Wong at second base, Paul Ghostman at first base, Marcelo Zona at left field, Jose Martinez back at the lineup, he's batting fifth. Paul DeZong is shortstop, Ty O'Neill is center field, Gary Molina is catcher batting eighth, and batting ninth. On the mound, the starting pitcher in the series finale in Chicago for the 13 and 20 Cardinals will be Adam Wainwright. Like I said, guys, Final Fantasy 7 not tonight, tomorrow. I set my alarm for 5 or 5:30, so you guys will have 7 Remake by then. Besides, it's still every Thursday and Friday, so I just thought I would actually notify you guys from Zombie Gaming, since he's the best of all time, so I'll get to that more and stuff in a second. Jose Martinez batting 115, so he'll be getting a rest. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are well, staying safe. You guys have good IGN news so far tonight too. And anybody that wants to come in, wants to come up here, and if you guys want me to share your link in the chat tonight, let me know. If you guys don't want me to, let me know. If you guys want me to or do not want me to. But other than that, work today was not bad. I have my work cut out for me today, but we also, Walmart also hired a, a new stockman, aka car pusher. Which he's actually off at 10:30 tonight. Which he's actually working 4:30 to 10:30. Which is actually very interesting too. In the series finale in Chicago, on the mound for the 18-13 Cubs today with John Lister. He's making the 7th start of the season, 5-1 record, 1.29 ERA. He's given up 36 hits. Series finale in Chicago underway. And leading off for the Cardinals will be Tommy Edman, third baseman, 205, 11 stolen bases. And yes, guys, he's a left-handed batter. You guys will get some Isian news tonight as well to fill you guys up. I've also get a little something to eat tonight as well. So guys, you guys that are coming in from Zombie Gaming, you guys want to come up here and want me to post your link in the chat, let me know. I'm actually starting to do that for the most part, because I had to restart YouTube a couple times tonight so I can get back from start, so I can see what I was doing. Comes a 1 and 2 at the bottom, 1 and 2. Temperature today, guys, 47 degrees, overcast wind 9 miles per hour, blowing in from left field. Marlins 2, Braves 1, and Miami. Athletics 3, Pirates 1, and Pittsburgh 1 and 2. That's a foul ball to right, 1 and 2.
The next 1-2 pitch.
To the right, 2 and 2. So we have to figure out what we're doing on Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow, so I can see how well we're keeping pace. But we are almost done with part 1, since we are getting part 2 next year. Phillies 5, Nationals 4 in Philadelphia. 2 and 2 coming up. That's a foul ball to right, 2 and 2. Go Mets 4, Brewers 3 in Milwaukee. Speaking of that, shout out to Utah Mike. He's doing the 1920 baseball for the Detroit Tigers. So go Tigers, same way. To the upper, struck him out, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Diamondbacks 4, Rockies nothing in Colorado. And that, of course, is actually kind of like a shutout, so it's actually in between. There's a starting lineup, guys, for the 13 and 20 Cardinals tonight. Paul Goldschmidt is batting 3rd. He's batting 175. That'll bring up Con Wong, second baseman. 1 for 7 with a solo shot. He's batting 203, 2 home runs, 3 ribbies. It's the same way at the same time. The pitch to the right, 1 and 0. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to come up here, you guys want me to share your link in the chat, let me know. My point's at 26. So you guys let me know if there's anything you guys want to bring in. That'll be a fly ball to mid-left center field, and makes the catch defensively, and that's the second out for the Cardinals. Here comes first baseman Paul Goldschmidt, number 46. 175, 1 home run, 5 RBIs driven in. Rays 10, Orioles 3 in Baltimore. Here's the pitch. The bottom, 1 and 0. But yeah, I did figure out that the moderators can drop their channel links in the chat, so that's pretty much the only best opportunity we can do. I don't see that being a terrible idea, so I'm just trying to get my downloads back in session too. 1 and 1 by pitch count to the left, 2 and 1. Commanders 7, Indians 4 in Cleveland. 2 and 1 coming up. At the bottom, 2 and 2. Royals 6, Tigers 4 in Detroit, the final. 2 and 2. At the bottom, struck him out, and that's out. And that's actually the third out, excuse me, and the side is retired. Series finale in Chicago underway. For the bottom of the first, Cardinals nothing, and the Cubs coming up to bat. So guys, tonight in the series finale in Chicago, on the mound for the 13 and 20 Cardinals, will be Adam Wainwright. He hasn't had that much success, but he's been doing okay. He has a 1 and 2 record, 7th start of the season, 2.03 ERA. Blue Jays 3, Rays 1 in Texas. Due up for the Cubs will be Zavar Viez. It's 1 for 8 with 5 strikeouts. First pitch by Wainwright. On the way at the bottom. The bottom 0-1. Yeah, shout out to you, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Check him out, guys. He's a baseball person like I am. But you guys are getting baseball 1 to 2 days a week, so. From Zombie Gaming in the format. Foul ball to right, 0-2. If you guys can look in the chat, I said my link, by the way, so you guys can check it out. Swung on and missed at the bottom. And that's the first out for the Cubs. But yeah, he's doing the 1920 baseball card and dice replay between the Athletics and the New York Yankees. There's a starting lineup for the 18 and 13 Cubs of the season. So far they had 14 stolen bases, and that's actually 13th place in the National League. And that'll bring up second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist. His last 10 games with the 18 and 13 Cubs. It's been 9 for 43, with an average of 209, 246, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs driven in. Isaiah News will be in just a little bit, guys. That'll be ground ball to left center field. No one gets there though, and that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Cubs. We play it once again. Did I get my downloads good? Oh, like, that's nice. It's a replay of 1 for sir. Here comes Chris Bryant, guys, third baseman. 1 for 7 with a double. 331, 8 home runs, 30 ribbies. That's actually very sharp. Very, very sharp. I think we'll actually have some Isaiah news for you guys tonight, too. So guys, we can actually jump on that. Runner at first, 1 out. The pitch coming up. And that's a foul ball to the right in stands, 0-1. Remember guys, Final Fantasy 7 will be tomorrow in the morning since I go back from 12 to 8, so. But yeah, it's good that we actually hired a new stockman, by the way. His name is, if you guys are wondering who his name is Carson. So that's actually a good name, to be honest. Since our stockman had put a 2-week notice, since he's actually going to work at a factory or a hospital or something. So it'll be congratulations from me to him out of respect, since I used to pick on him. And that's foul ball to the back, 1-2. The 1-2 on the scale. And that's the second out for the Cubs. That's a strikeout.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that,
and yes, guys, Adam Wainwright is on the mound for the 13 and 20 Cardinals tonight in the series finale in Chicago. Here comes Wilson Contreras, the catcher. 327, 15 home runs, 41 RBIs driven in. That's actually plenty too. That's a ground ball to second. Picks it up. He throws to first, and 3 outs. The side is retired. Cubs leave 1. Series finale in Chicago. Go to top of the second. Cubs nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Cardinals. In left field will be Marcell Ozuna. His last 4 games, guys, with the 13 and 20 Cardinals. He's been 0 for 13. Batting 184, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs driven in. Final Fantasy 7 will be tomorrow morning. And then Saturday, well, so far tonight, guys, 11 and I have now been together for, oh crap, I'll tell you the count in a second. 0-1. That'd be foul ball to right, 0-2. Oh crap, 1,100 and 1,187, if I'm correct. I haven't kept much count, so it's been 1187 today. Here comes 2-2 coming up. At the bottom, he struck him out. At the bottom. He throws the first, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. And the pitch count, guys, is now 20. Like I said, guys, if you want me to drop your link in the chat, let me know, so I can actually help promote your channel from Zombie Gaming. He's the best of all time, since he is going live tomorrow around 4 in the morning. So I set my alarm for 5 or 5:30, so that won't be a problem. That'll bring up Harrison Bader, right fielder, 175, 1 home run, 2 RBIs driven in. Let's see what else we have. To the right, 0-1. I don't need that YouTube stupid thread now. I'm looking for IGN.com. Up top, 1-1. Okay, there we go. Gonna get IGN and just a little bit, guys. That's 1-1. Giants 7, Reds 2, and Cincinnati 1-1. Went a little too late, 1-2. Let me try to refresh it. 1-2. Foul ball to right, 1-2. Okay, there we go. Now I got IGN ready to go. 1-2. Struck him out at the... We're looking. That's out number 2 for the Cardinals. As I'm actually looking at some of the good stuff we're looking at tonight. You guys want me to drop your link in the chat, let me know. From Zombie Gaming. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Here's the pitch, to the right, 1-0. And that'll be number 12, so... We're actually going to start right here with a teaser. To the right, 2-0. Yankees 4, Twins 3, the final in New York City. Maleva and I were there with the group. IGN News will be in just a moment, guys. 2-0 coming up. Niles his head. To the left, 2-1. Like I said, it's actually an interesting fact that we got a new stockman finally. Like I said, his name is Carson, so it's actually not bad. Up top, 2-2. If you guys also want to follow me on Twitter and Discord, you can do so by following me as ZD Zach Dawson, your host from Zombie Gaming. You guys can also want to vote for the idol, maybe. The bottom struck him out, and the side is retired. So it's 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Go to the bottom of the second. Series finale in Chicago. Cardinals nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Do what for the Cubbies? The first baseman Anthony Rizzo, batting .301, 3 home runs, 20 RBIs driven in. Like I said, guys, Alonso 29, greatest showman at 12. So alrighty, we have to get started. So let's start things out with there was actually an official teaser of a game called Football Manager 2021. That's a ground ball to second. Almost had something with the ball, and that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Cubs. Angels 1, Astros 1 in LA. Football Manager 2021 is coming to Xbox for the first time, guys, for the first time since the year 2007. Let me jump on that real quick. It'll bring up Jason Hayward, right fielder. So, let me look at this here. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Runner at first, nobody out. The pitch by Wainwright. And that's 0-1 after that strike. I'll tell you about this article in a second, guys. The ball is low, and the runner from first goes to second after a wild pitch. So that's 1-1. So according to Joe Scribbles, guys, Football Manager 2021 will be released on November 24th for PC and Mac via Steam, in Epic Games Store. The game will also, guys, will arrive on Xbox One and Series S and X before the end of 2020. That'll be the end of this year. That'll be Foul Ball to Left 1 and 2. But it's actually the first time the series has been on an Xbox console since 2007. So if you guys want to know if they're taking pre-orders, 1 and 2 coming up. Foul Ball to Right 1 and 2. Runner at second, nobody out. It's a ground ball to second. Runner goes to third, throws to first, and that's the first out for the Cubbies. So, pre-orders for the Steam and Epic versions of the game, guys, are open now and will offer a 10% discount, as well as approximately, you guys want to know, 2 weeks of early access ahead of the actual launch date. Single-player games started in early access will also carry over to the final game, apparently. Cubs gave us 1 for 6 with 4 strikeouts. Pitch coming up to the left, 0-1. Runner at third, 1 out. So here's the thing about Football Manager 2021, guys. Xbox edition of the game will be a Play Anywhere title, meaning a single purchase will allow you to play the game through Xbox One and Series S and X. And that'll be at the end of this year. To the left, 1 and 1. And also Windows 10 PC. Tell you after this pitch, guys. 1 and 1. To the right, 2 and 1. Gives a sign, 2 and 1 coming up. Swing and a miss at the bottom, 2 and 2. Foul ball to right, 2 and 2. It will also be modified respectfully for the console format too. See how that's going to go between. That'll be ground ball to second. He throws the first, second out for the Cubbies. But scores from home. As a strike first, it's 1-0 Cubs. Bottom of the second, 2 outs. It'll be the console format, guys, including for use with a controller, with full features, and functionality will be announced later. So, for me, since it's coming out by the end of this year, I'm gonna pass. Actually, my girl Phoenix already knows I'm always a Final Fantasy person, so I don't know, to be honest. So I, for one, am not gonna get Football Manager. You guys always understand what my games are next. The final 2 ones for this console. He throws the first, 3 outs, the side is retired. We'll play 2 innings. Series finale in Chicago, go to the top of the third. Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Due-off for the Cardinals will be Tyler O'Neill, center fielder. 154, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs driven in. Left-handed batter, I would assume. There's also Xbox Series X Swords expansion. Its cards are up for pre-order. Hasbro, hold up. Sign of all times from Prince, the legendary singer of all time. Which I have seen the movie, it's not bad. Prince is actually a really good musician. Hasbro gives your favorite Marvel figure as well. The bottom, way too low, 0 and 2. Gives your favorite Marvel heroes a retro makeover. There's also a art of the scene at the bottom, 1 and 2. The Copa Sot. That's sold by the guy who sought it. So that's actually new. The bottom struck him out. He throws the first, and that's out number 1 for the Cardinals. Let me look at this, guys. So guys, as you guys may or may not know, Amazon has announced that there's going to be a Luna cloud gaming service. That's actually sounding interesting. Here comes Casugadio Molina, 136, 2 RBIs serving in.
First pitch of the at-bat on
Pitch coming up. Up top, 1-0.
with that one, it's 1-0.
See if I can do this again so I can make so. Okay, there we go. To the right, 1-1. It's actually inside the zone a little bit. Just waiting to see if my Angel can come in tonight. 1-1. That'll be a fly ball center field. Does he get there? He does. And that's out number 2 for the Cardinals.
Two gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's
Gave it a little bit of a strong hit.
this keeps up as we take a look at the league games won this season. And as you can see,
Okay, that's a long article. I'm gonna pass. Besides, I've still checked my orders for Amazon, guys. Even though, guys, Amazon has not been done for a while, so this is actually not a bad idea. I do know there's actually 3 or 4 items that are left, I think. That's the last time I checked this month. I mean, I would think so, but that's pretty much anything. Doom Eternal. Up top, 0-2. Doom Eternal, guys, is coming to the Xbox Game Pass. And what does that mean for Xbox? Well, pretty much in a good elusive thing. I'll get to this one from Matt TCam in a second. 0-2. At the bottom, 1-2. If you guys want me to drop your link in the chat tonight, let me know. From Zombie Gaming. So we can actually talk about it. Even though we're starting off a little bit good tonight. Up top, 2-2. Yeah, we got about 3 likes right now. Can we get 5 in the chat? 2-2. And it's called from first base, and the side is retired. Defensively. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Series finale in Chicago. Cubs 1, and the Cardinals nothing. And that's barely. According to Matt T. Kim, guys, Doom Eternal is coming to Xbox Game Pass. And that'll be the 1st of October of that month. And that's coming in next week. It will be the first Bethesda published title coming to Xbox subscription service. Since the company announced, guys, that it will acquire parent company, ZeniMax Media, earlier this week, which includes Doom Eternal, developer ID Software. You see, guys, like I said, Doom Eternal was fun, but I pretty much got my ass tired by getting stuck for the past 3 or 4 weeks when I still doing a series back then. And it was actually last month, so I mean, it was a fun game. It was good. Better than Doom 64. And I think the very first 3 for the PS1, I would assume, 2-0. Up top, 2-1. But yeah, Doom Eternal was actually really good. But if it ends up being in the Game of the Year mix, maybe, that'd be ground ball to left. From second, he throws the first, and that's the first out for the Cubs. That'll bring up back to the lineup. We shortstop Zavar Baez. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch by Wainwright from the stretch. Up top, 1-0. Doom Eternal is the sequel. As you guys understand for sure. 1-0 coming up. Ball 2-0. As you guys may know, it was released earlier this year, back in March. But if you guys have missed out and have a Game Pass, you'll be able to play it very soon. Remember, guys, this Xbox Game Pass, even though I had Doom Eternal for a while, for like 4 or 5 months, I've had the game since, I think it was the first week in April, I think. I can't remember. Ball 4, first walk by Adam Wainwright. And as Adam Wainwright gives up his first walk, he walks Zavar Baez for the 18-13 Cubs tonight. Holy cow. The timing of the announcement also coincides with the news that Xbox will acquire ZeniMax Media, the parent company of developer ID Software, and also among the others too, that you guys can pretty much look into. At the bottom, 1-0. But at first, 1 out. Pitch by Wainwright. To the right, 1-1. When Xbox announced its plans to acquire ZeniMax, one of the plans for the acquisition Phil Spencer revealed is to bring Bethesda's iconic franchises to Xbox Game Pass for console and also, guys, for PC. This actually stands for personal computer. To the left, 2-1. Gets a little bit of sign to it. We have a little more of this extra article too, guys. Hold on, 2-1. At the bottom, 2-2. Wainwright would like to get out of this inning tonight. Ball 3-2. Adam Wainwright on the mound for the 13-20. Cardinals cannot afford another walk. No one wants to give up a second walk, to be honest. Especially if it does not mean anything. 3-2. Foul ball to right, 3-2. That'll be a ground ball to third, and it pops out of his hand. Oh, ouch. Missed opportunity, that'll be a single. And it's a single for the Cubs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not watching that. Here comes Chris Bryant, third baseman. He's 0 for 1 if a strikeout his first time. Now, just days after the announcement, Xbox appears to be following through with that promise by bringing in Doom Eternal. Like I said, guys, Doom Eternal was fun. I liked it. Even though I didn't love it that much. I mean, I've always thought it was good. And from third, doesn't get there in time. And that's a strike, though. BS of his fifth steal, Silver's third steal for the 18-13 Cubs tonight. Wow. It should also be noted that some Bethesda games, like, for example, Fallout 76, because I've always thought the game was not bad. Since I had my very first account on the game, at the bottom, 0-2, was already available on Game Pass prior to the acquisition. So, Doom Eternal going to the Game Pass for Xbox, I think it's actually a pretty good decision. That'd be a ground ball to second. Second will hold. So it's the first, second out for the Cubbies. As right now it's 2-0 Cubs. And the series finale in Chicago. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. Oh wow. So let me know what you guys think about Doom Eternal going to the Xbox Game Pass. If you guys still want me to share your link in the chat tonight, let me know. I'm starting to do that while I'm doing live chats on the schedule. So you guys let me know. You guys also want to follow me on Discord or Twitter. You can do so by doing the same thing. So we can do on that. That'll bring up Wilson Contreras, catcher. Grounded out his first time, he's 0 for 1. Votto at second, 2 outs. The bottom, 2-0. See what else we have tonight, guys. Just waiting for the stupid internet to load a little bit. I mean, the Wi-Fi just continue to do well. The classic SCNK machine with 50 games is up also for pre-order. And that's actually part of like the bottom 2-2. It's kind of like, guys, okay, one-up Let's Play games like Galaga, Street Fighter, you know, a couple of good classics. That'd be ground ball to second. He throws the first, and the side is retired. 3 outs in total. We played 3 innings of play, guys. Series finale in Chicago. We go to top of the 4th. Cubs 2, Cardinals nothing. due up for the Cardinals. Back to the lineup will be Tommy Edman, good stealer. He's 0 for 1 if they strike out his first time. 13 and 20 Cardinals, we're going to get their own spotlight tonight. See how that's going to go. JDL confronts Sasha Baron Cohen in a new Sorkin Netflix movie. So that'll be astounding. There's also a character explain of John Cena, Suicide Squad character. Guys can check out the official trailer for Lupin 3 the first. Even though I have not seen any other previous trailers. Especially the Suicide Squad was actually the second one. Prior to the first one that was out back in 2016, 17 perhaps. The movie itself is not bad. With combat, funny, and kind of like controlling the world. To the right, 2 and 1. And also, guys, for releases today, you also have a sequel for Tennis World Tour 2. That'd be ground ball to right, second, throws the first, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Next up is Colin Wong, second baseman. He's thrown out his first time, he's 0 for 1. We also have Circadian City for PC. To the right, 0 and 1. Today for Stadia and PC, you guys have Serious Sam 4. It's actually a review on that. So I have not even checked it yet. But I will get a chance. Shout out to Zeman Dave. He's doing Vigor for the Swits. Got to check him out. 1 and 1 coming up. That'd be ground ball to second again. And throws the first in time. Second out for the Cardinals. Next up is Paul Goldschmidt. First baseman. Good out hitter. He has struck out his first time as well. He's 0 for 1. Giants 7, Reds 2. Final score in Cincinnati. For PC, PS4, and Switch, guys have going under. For PC and Switch, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 completed this one. For PC and Switch. No thanks. I'm not a roller coaster gaming person. Padres 3, Dodgers 3, and San Diego. There's also, you guys can check out Any Secret Star and Mario 64. We also have a little bit of good news involving the Game Awards. It's going to be online announcement with the presentation. So that's coming in before the end of this year and the month of November. So I might be able to watch a little bit. To the left, struck him out. And that's the third out of the inning. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Bottom of the 4th, series finale in Chicago. Cubs 2, Cardinals nothing. You also have, for this month. Tokyo Game Show 2020. The biggest news, trailers, and gameplay that we're also going to be looking at this year. Actually, this month at least. Let's see what we have intact. I'm getting a call from somewhere different. I am not taking a call in the chat. I don't think so. No thanks. Hold on. Due up for the Cubs will be Anthony Rizzo, first baseman. He singled, he drove in a run, his first time. The pitch by Wainwright. Foul ball to left, 0-1. So according to Adam Bankhurst about TZS 2020 this year, for this month, the bottom 0-2. So we're going to grab a little bit of steal. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out for the Cubs. Red Sox 5, White Sox 1 in Chicago, Illinois. So according to Adam Bankhurst, guys, Tokyo Game Show 2020 has officially arrived. And here's the thing, guys. You guys are going to see me deliver some good articles coming up this month. As it will be on September 23rd to the 27th. As there will be a ton of incredible announcements trailers, and gameplay videos for some of the most anticipated upcoming games. Now guys, that brings the excitement to the air for each and every one of you guys in the chat. For PS5, PC, Stadia, Switch, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and I'm actually a little more excited to see what the TZA is going to do. So here's the thing, it could be a lot to keep track of. So we've gathered the best parts of TZS 2020. As they're going to keep us updated, see what's going to happen. I mean, whatever's going to happen, I think it'll be prior to what Game of the Year awards might be. Ground ball to right, and that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Cubs. So guys, Manel, for example, we're looking at Nair Replicant version. That's coming out in April of next year. And that's the same crap as Fast 9 with Space is going to be. The bottom, 0-1. Runner at first, 1 out. 2-0 Cubs. Series finale in Chicago. The bottom, 1-1. TZS 2020 also featured a new look at the game's gameplay of this next investment. 2-1. Showing off combat and exploration in the game's updated world. I mean, I've heard the game is going to be pretty good. That'd be ground ball to third. He throws at the first, runner at first goes to second, and that's the second out for the Cubs. Next up is John Lister on the mound for the 18-13 Cubs. He grounded out in the second inning. He's 0-1. You guys are good in the chat tonight. The bottom, 1-0. Ground ball to second. Picks it up. He throws to first. No. And that would be an error check. That'd be scored as an E5. Yeah, E6, excuse me. That would be a single. Runner at second goes to third. Outs. We're definitely skipping that. First and third, 2 outs. The pitch by Wainwright. The bottom, 1-0. We also have Xbox S price already, reduced in Japan. This is actually by the amount of 2.8 between the late 20s, perhaps. Because I knew one of my co-workers is getting that on the 10th, so for me, no. That'd be a waste of money between that and the top seed. Microsoft Flight Simulator. And so we'll be adding a Japan World Update by next week. So that'll be interesting. Even though it's not a 10 out of 10, but that game's not getting Game of the Year. I'm telling you. You also have the Medium. Exclusive new trailer. Introduce key characters. This is actually key characters like the Mysterious Sadness, Troy Baker's antagonist, the Maw. See how that's going to be like, 2-2. Foul ball to the left, 2-2. To left, 3-2. Wainwright cannot afford another walk. On deck is Savard Baez, batting .255. He is on deck. We also have the new Gigabass character. Pays tribute to Japanese Hero Series. It's actually going to be a 4-player arena brawler with giant Kazoo monsters. Pretty much something a little more different. 3-2. Ball 4. That's a second walk by Wainwright. Holy cow. As he walks Alomara Jr. for the 18-13 Cubs tonight. Wow. Next up is Savard Baez, shortstop, number 9. He's throwing a walk. Still on the base, he's 0-1. Also throwing a run. Base is loaded, 2 outs. Wainwright looking to get out of this inning right now. Ground ball to second. Picks it up, he throws the first, got him in time. Very good play defensively, and the side is retired. We go to top of the 5th, guys. Holy cow. Series finale in Chicago. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Oh man.
Standing by as we get set for the top of the
So I've had a supremacy with a new character. It's actually presented a 17-minute gameplay video. And yeah, guys, it's coming out on April 22nd by next year. I may get it eventually, but not right away. Besides, you guys understand my first 2 games for PS5 coming up after I get it on November 12th. So, due up for the Cardinals will be Marcell Ozuna, left fielder. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's also a Gazua, Uncharted, and every video game, guys, is already in development. Jump on that real quick. It's 0-1 to the right. 0-1 count. The bottom 0-2. Try to get a piece of it. Remember, guys, you don't want to get the ball a little too low. You want to get it on the right spot. Correct spot, not to the bad trajectory on that. 0-2. Foul ball to right, 0-2. Jump on this article real quick. But yeah, if I were to pick a movie that I'm interested in development, I'm gonna go Uncharted. Because you guys have seen me in the chat play a couple out of the few. At the bottom struck him out, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. And that would be Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. It's a game that's not bad. And also, one of the goodest games in the franchise is Uncharted 4 at the end. Now, that game was really good, to be honest. They'll bring up the next batter. I didn't see it. Here's the Pets by Lester. To the bottom, 1-0. Oh my. 1-0 coming up. Swing and a miss at the bottom, 1-1. Attack on Titan. Idiot's a sequel. To the right, 1-2. Headline. It's a headline Crunchyroll's Fall 2020 anime lineup. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He throws the first, and that's out number 2 for the Cardinals. Let's jump on that real quick. The best animes that I have seen, guys, which most of you guys have seen the same way as I am, is Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, Powerpuff Girls, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and a couple of good others that are in there. Long article. I'm definitely going to pass. I've never seen Attack on Titan, but I've heard a couple of good things. Couple of sweet things at this point, but I don't know about that. 1-0 coming up. Up top, 1-1. Try to get a slice of the ball. The Boys spinoff. Well, part College Cells, part Hunger Games. No, I want to jump on this too. To the right, left, excuse me, 1-2. One of these guys is trying to swing something. 1-2. And it struck him out looking. Not what any player wants to do. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. To the bottom of the 5th, series finale in Chicago. Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Cubs will be Ben Zobrist, second baseman. He's having a good night tonight. He has 2 singles. He's 2 for 2. Wing right, we're going to stay on the mound for the 30-20 Cardinals right now, tonight. That'll be ground ball to right. Picks it up defensively. He throws the first. 1 out for the Cubs. That'll bring up Chris Bryant, third baseman. He's over to Ribby. He struck out and grounded out. He's 0 for 2. Signed by wing right. You guys also have baseball this Saturday as well. It's much more, it's actually speculating a little bit, so see how that's going to go down with this. And also the Suzuma is also this weekend as well, on Saturday. Throws the first, and that's the second out for the Cubs. Here comes Wilson Contreras, the catcher. He has 2 ground outs and he is 0 for 2. To the right, 0-1. Yeah, the Boys spin-off series is set in a superhero college development at Amazon. And that would be Amazon Prime, so I don't usually have that. The only apps that I follow is Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and Disney Plus is coming up next week. The site pays out 1 day a month. Swing and a miss. Good strikeout, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. To the top of the 6th, series finale in Chicago. Cubs 2, and the Cardinals nothing. Do what for the Cardinals will be Tyrell O'Neill, center fielder. He struck out in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1. So, according to Jim Vizzola, Amazon is developing a spin-off TV series. Tell you more in a second. The bottom, 1-0. It's based on its hit show, The Boys, as described as part college show and part Hunger Games. That'd be ground ball called from first, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. One of these players is not happy after that catch. Here comes Yadier Molina, the catcher. He fallen out his first time, he's 0 for 1. His speed was 106 miles per hour. Given the massively successful of The Boys Season 2, Amazon Studios and Sony Pictures Television are fast-tracking a new series. At this point, between that college. To the right, 2-0. According to Variety Guys, the spinoff is set in America's only college exclusively. To the left, 2-1. For young adult superheroes. For Soupies. That is run by Void International. So as the trade puts it in perspective, the ball at the bottom, 3-1. So, as it's described as an irrelevant R-rated series that explores the lives of formidable, competitive soups, as they put the physical to the left, 3 and 2, the physical, sexual, and moral boundaries at this point. The bottom struck him out again. That's second out for the Cardinals. Holy cow, guys. To the test, competing for the best contracts in the best cities. Part college show, part Hunger Games. With all the heart, satire, and rants of The Boys. So as you guys may know, The Boys, Craig Rosenberg. So he's looking for a pinch hitter. It will be... So pinch hitting for the 13 and 20 Cardinals will be Matt Carpenter. 64 average, 1 home run, 1 ribby driven in. As he will script the pilot and also serve as the spin-off showrunner and executive producer. I think that'll be quite interesting. I haven't seen The Boys, guys, but I've heard some good things about the series. Like I said, I've never seen it. The spin-off behind the scenes personal will include other veterans of The Boys. Executive producers, including series creator. You guys understand perspective? Will be Eric Kripke, as well as Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, James Weaver. To the left, 2-1. Neil Morez and Pavan City. So, you guys can check it out. But that's actually in development right now too. 2-1. Top 2-2. One of these guys is trying to swing something at the bat, I would assume. Set up tonight, Owl. How you doing? To the left, struck him out. Good strikeout, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Bottom of the 6th, series finale in Chicago. Cubs 2, and the Cardinals nothing. So it'll be a different pitcher on the mound. As there will be... So this time, guys, on the mound for the 13 and 20 Cardinals will be Dominic Lewan. Lewan making his 10th start of the season. 0-1 record. with a 4.76 ERA and 10 strikeouts. Same way. Also due up for the Cubs coming into play will be Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 2 with a single and drove in a run. Nods his head, here's the pitch. And a pop-up to foul territory to the left. And makes a good catch. And that's out number 1 for the Cubs. It'll bring up Jason Hayward, right fielder. 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th inning. The middle, 0-1. And then something a little more specified. So I have a little more articles too. We also have the favorite 90s video games too. That'll be Mario, Legend of Zelda, Doom. That'll be Fireball to deep right center field. Can he get there? He does. Makes a good catch. What a catch defensively. Second out for the Cubs. And here comes Kyle Schwarber, left fielder. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts and a ribby. Oh my goodness. The Feds coming up to the left, 1-0. Also have the best 25 Xbox One games, because I don't give a shit that much. Especially the PS5 and the PS4. The bottom, 1-1. There's also an IGN daily fix of why you need Xbox's new expendable storage. And I think it would be extra space too, if I'm right. Foul ball to left, 1 and 2. Nods his head, 1 and 2. That'll be fly ball to right. Does he make the catch? He does make the catch, and the inning is over. We play 6 innings in the book, guys. Series finale in Chicago. Go to top of the 7th. Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me. It's Zadie Zach Dawson. Say your first and last name information. You guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment as good as you can. If you guys also want to follow me on Discord, I'm not that hard to fucking find it either. As good as anything. Padres 4, Dodgers 3 in San Diego. Here's the pitch coming up. The bottom, 1-0. If you guys want to vote for the Idol as well for next year, as people are still speculating that the virus will disappear by election, we'll see how things go forward. Atlanta 29, Greater Summon at 12. To the right, 2-0. There's also a full campaign playthrough of Left 4 Dead 2 stand. To the upper left, 2-1. Rez Hakeem seems Oscar worthy in the Sound of Metal. To the left, 2-2. And also, real quick, I also did check out a review of Mafia Definitive Edition. I've heard the game is good. People thinking that the game is good. And it sought an 8 out of 10, guys. The very first Mafia, so, in the remake. 3-2. The bottom struck him out. And that's the first out for the Cardinals. 13-20 Cardinals having a hard time just trying to get some good hits going. If any baseball team's having a doubtful problem, I'm telling you. If any baseball team has been having bad problems when it comes down to it. The middle, that's actually at the bottom, 0-1. Brings up Con Wong, he's fallen out, he's grounded out, he's 0 for 2. So any team is desperately looking for something at this point. 0-1 coming up. That will be fly ball to left, and it'll get down. And that will be a single. There you go. And a single for the Cardinals. Con Wong with the single. Now, like I said, that's a fly ball to left. Amazon Luna, which charges a separate subscription for the Ubisoft channel. Right on at first, 1 out. The pitch coming up. The bottom, 0-1. That'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. He struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Let me jump on this real quick. No thanks. Not interested. To the left, 0 and 2. Try to get a check swing. Excuse me. 0 and 2. Astros 6, Angels 3 in LA. Foul ball to right, 0 and 2. If there's any more news tonight, or I'll be good to go for tomorrow morning. To the left, struck him out. And that's the second out for the Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Since there's no other articles till the morning, guys can... Most of you guys are doing good. Guys, consider yourselves news. But seriously, guys, some zombie gaming. You guys want me to share your... If you guys want me to share your link in the chat, let me know. Tweet me out. Share me out. Tweet me out. Share my videos. Leave a comment as good as you can. And, I'll see if I can get it to you. Right at first, 2 outs. Comes the 0-1. That'll be a fly ball center field. Does it get down? And he makes the diving catch. Holy cow. And the side is retired. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Cardinals leave 1. For the bottom of the 7th, series finale in Chicago. Cubs 2, and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Cubbies will be John Lester, the pitcher. On the mound for the 18-13 Cubs. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out in the 4th inning. And also, The Last of Us 2 will be this Monday. Since I'm off at 5, doing morning shifts every Sunday, Monday, and, what do you call it? Thursdays. Up top, 0-1. Well, like I said, guys, I'm off every Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so... I'm also off November 12th, 13th, thanks to my buddy Fernando of Walmart Management. I'm like, thank goodness I'm a lucky man. To have some days off to get the top seed, to have the first ever face-off. Even though pre-orders are not happening at all until then. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out for the Cubs. Nine inches, 83 miles per hour. Nods his head. Here's the pitch coming up. Up top, 0-1. Brings up Albert Omoa Jr., center fielder. He's driving to walk his first time. He's 0 for 1. 0-1. Foul ball to left, 0-2. That'll be ground ball center field. Doesn't grab it. That'll be a single. So it's a single for the Cubs. Keeps it stretched, keeps it a little bit focused. Self-promo. We'll see if we can do this again, guys. The moderators are the only ones that can do that. So it's a runner at first. 1 out. Here's the pitch coming up. Up top, on the upper right angle, 0-1. That brings up Zavar Baez, shortstop. It's over to walk, stolen base. He is 0 for 2. The bottom, 0-2. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. See if we can actually get our ass in shape. Alright. 0-2. Up top, 1 and 2. Okay, let's see if I can do this one right here. He's doing some NBA 2K21. Because I have no plans playing it. That's a strikeout, and that's a second out for the Cubs.
second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher,
See if I can leave a good comment.
you can tell these things and exploit them.
But let me know if you guys want me to drop your link in the chat. Drop your channel link in the chat if you like. Picks up Ben Zobrist, second baseman. He has 2 singles. He's 2 for 3. Rays 10, Orioles 3 in Baltimore. To the left.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The bottom, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know.
Guess I may have to be like Money from Beavis and Butthead, even though their ass is funny. But here we go. Come in. 3-0. Foul ball to right. 3-1. 2-0 Cubs. Bottom of the 7th. Series finale in Chicago. 2 outs. That's a fly ball to right. Center field. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. There you go. Played 7 innings, guys. Top of the 8th. Series finale in Chicago. Cubs 2. Cardinals nothing. To watch for the Cardinals will be Harrison Bader. He has struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. 13-20 Cardinals really need to get it going now. The bottom 0-1.
Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1. To the right, 0-2. One of these players already rested too hard.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like
Rested a little bit too hard, then the eventful time. 0-2. To the left, struck him out, and that's the first out for the Cardinals.
Now batting. For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first.
Type 1 in the chat for guys who are here tonight from Zombie Gaming. He's going live tomorrow around 4 in the morning, so I set my alarm for 5:30. Because I'm always tired real quick when it comes to having to do morning shifts. This is actually not bad of a commencement on that. Good evening, baby. How you doing? Let me know if you want me to drop your link in the chat. 0-1. The bottom 1-1. Since you are at 26, and attendance 38,643. Remember, guys, no Final Fantasy 7 tonight. Tomorrow morning, before I go into work from 12 to 8. So that won't be a problem at all. 1-1. To the right, ball 2. 2-1.
Starters giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
1-1 pitch. Foul ball to right, 2-2. I'm just looking at some of these good links. But if you missed me tonight, honey, 2-2. Struck him out, waited for the wrong timing, second out for the Cardinals. Oh, wow.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game.
Yeah, I left a couple of them on the table.
He's not the first guy to have a terrible game against.
So yeah, it's 4 in the morning for Zombie tomorrow.
We all know he's
So that's how we can drop the links on that. Like I said, guys, moderators are the only ones that can do that. Oh, hold on a second. The bottom 1-0. That'll bring up Tyler O'Neill. He struck out and he's lined out. He's 0 for 2. Yes, please do. By the way, my friends, said hello to you. Love the Gilson family. Oh, nice. Okay. So what did you end up doing tonight? I mean, I thought you were gonna be on your walk, apparently, and bring your ass back to the house or something. 1-1. Bottom 2-1. Well, hold on, honey. Like I said, if you guys want me to drop your link in the chat to help you grow, let me know. See what we can do. 2-1. That'd be ground ball the second. Picks it up, throws the first, and the side is retired. Brother Gasway, Among Us is better than I thought. Never played it. Go to bottom of the 8th. Series finale in Chicago. Cubs 2, and the Cardinals nothing. Doo-wah for the Cubs. It'll be third baseman Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 3 of his ground out in the 5th inning. I didn't have anything tonight, guys, but I will have something. You bet I will have something, so next we'll try to do some on that. But you're home on the bike? That's good. See if I remember how to do this. Like I said, I restarted YouTube twice. That'll be Fireball center field. Does it get a catch on it? He does, makes the catch. That's the first out for the Cubs. There's no sneaky replay on that. Let me look at this real quick. Oh, they're doing Among Us. Never played the game, but I know what War of Among Us is. I know what some of that is, apparently. But, you know, at least War of Among Us is not compared to the Walking Dead either. Without Wilson Contreras, the catcher, struck out in the 5th. He's 0 for 3. 0-1 count. To the left, good swing. That's 0-2. Okay, honey, I'm gonna drop your link. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go, guys. What you have to say to me, honey? Swing and a miss at the bottom, and that's a second out for the Cubs. I said, if anybody from Zombie Gaming wants me to drop your link in the chat, I will if you guys want me to. So that way we can talk about anything for sure. You guys can share me out, tweet me out, leave a comment. You guys can also vote for the Idol at 29, Greatest Showman at 12 for next year, depending on that. Brings up Anthony Rizzo, first baseman. It's 1 for 3 with a single and had a run. To the left, swing and a miss, 0-2. But how about you actually missed me, by the way, honey?
He just tied him up in knots right there.
That'll be fly ball to right center field. Does he get there in the catch? He does. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Top of the 9th, guys. Stretch out. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. The series finale in Chicago. Due up for the Cardinals will be Yadier Molina, the catcher. He struck out and he is flying out. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. To the right, 0-1. Almost out of range. Scale and range at this point. 0-1. To the right, 0-2. Didn't wait for his opportunity to make something happen. Yeah, it's usually any convenience too. 0-2. Next swing, gave it a good run. That's the first out for the Cubs. Actually, first out for the Cardinals, excuse me.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he
Remember guys, Discord and Twitter are the best ways you guys can follow me. So they will bring in somebody. So pinch hitting for the 13 and 20 Cardinals tonight will be Matt Wieters. Wieters is batting 69. To the bottom right angle, 0-1. Sock was actually good too. Well, my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla, to be honest. 0-1 count. That'd be fly ball to right. He does make the catch, and that's the second out for the Cardinals. Cardinals are at the final out. Last chance for the Cardinals. Comes Tommy Edman, third baseman. He struck out in the 7th inning. He's 0 for 3. 13 and 20 Cardinals need to get some stuff together already. Any baseball team is in for that opportunity. Throughout 30 teams. To the left, 0-1. We might also still do predictions tonight too. 0-1. The bottom, 1-1 as well. Guys, we'll get some more IZN news tomorrow in the morning with a new episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake in the morning, so that won't be any doubts at this point. 1-1, 2-1 at the bottom.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1, pitch number 115. To the left, 2-2. Connell's down to their final strike. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Six swing struck him out, and the Connells are down to 13-21. Holy cow. The Cubs go up to 19-13. Not very surprising, guys. But the 13-21 13-21 Cardinals of the season did win the second game in Chicago, but the 19-13 Cubs. 19-13 Cubs got the win back in their hometown in the series finale in Chicago at the very end. Let me double check here. If you guys want me to share put your link in the chat, let me know. If you guys want me to or do not, that won't be a problem at all at this point. All you have to do is come in. That's the important thing. Okay, I'm definitely not zooming in on that. So for the 13-21 Cardinals, they only have one hit and one error. That's actually not the way to get it done. 19-13 Cubs had 5 hits and two runs. For the 19-13 Cubs tonight, actually for the 13-21, excuse me, 13-21 Cardinals, Cardinal was 1 for 3. Matt Wieters was 0 for 1. Matt Carpenter had a strikeout. Tyler O'Neill with a strikeout. And then for the 19-13 Cubs, Ben Zobrist was 2 for 4. BS 0 for 3. Elvin Moore Jr. was 1 for 2 for walk. And Anthony Rizzo 1 for 4. So the Cardinals are now 13-21. If you listen to the 19-13 Cubs, 2-0. 1 hit, 1 error, 5 hits, and no errors. We're now going to simulate it, guys. And see, Henny will be back in session. Before we get to the scores, guys, let's see if there's anybody else that wants me to drop your link. If anybody wants to come in and come up here in the chat from Zombie Gaming, you guys can let me know if you want me to drop your link. Because I won't be with Zombie tomorrow, so he starts around 4, and I think he'll be starting for a couple hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours. So we can actually not think about negative, but keep it positive, as always. That's why no one needs any drama when it comes to keeping the formats going, as always. But take your time, honey. I'm gonna double check real quick. So keep it good and steady. Vapor, how you doing? Havoc, how you doing? Havoc, it's actually from Zombie. Voltits, how you doing, sir? Hold up a minute. See if I can do this again. Actually, I'm doing my maybe not. Like I said, it's only for moderators, especially not the others, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, keep premium always on for playback. That'll be fine. Besides, YouTube Premium doesn't need to be renewed till next week. Remember, guys, next week I'll be paying my phone bill, so I did get a Google Play card, so I will renew that just a little while and keep that in check. Okay, so as far as the other teams go, we've got the Rays winning by 7 up to 22-13 over the Orioles to 17-18 in Baltimore. 10-3, 15 hits, no errors, 9 hits and 2 errors. Serenos with his 4th win, Anderson with his 1st save. Well, real quick, guys, before I continue, remember, guys, tomorrow you guys will have Final Fantasy VII Remake, as we continue to do what we're doing with Nanaki and see how we're going to be able to keep track of Hozo. See how that stuff's going to be a little more entertaining. See how much speculation it's going to take. So You can jump on that when we get a chance. So we'll see how things go. Same way. The Yankees win by 1 up to 18 and 15 over the Twins to 16 and 17 of the season in New York City. 4-3, 7 hits, 1 error, 7 hits and no errors. Hale 2-0. Zach Britton with 7 save. The Mariners. So that's up to 18 and 18 over the Indians by 3 runs to 19 and 13 and Cleveland. 7-4, 13 hits, 1 error, 10 hits and no errors. Gonzalez's 4th win. Tolovala was 12 save. The Royals go up to 18 and 17 over the Tigers to 7 and 27 this season. In Detroit, 6-4, 13 hits, no errors, 8 hits and no errors. Duffy with his win. Ian Kennedy with his 11th save. The Marlins get the 12th win up to 12 and 21. Victory over the Braves to 16 and 19 in Miami. 2-1, 5 hits, 7 hits and no errors. Combined total of 12. Guerrero with 3rd win. The Athletics go up to 17 and 20 over the Pirates 17 and 15 in Pittsburgh. Go Steelers black and yellow. Same way. Hold on a second. Let's up on this one more time. See if I still have it in the good category. And yes, we do. 6 hits, no errors, 3-1, 5 hits and 1 error. Trevor Walker with 2nd win. Hendricks with 9th save. The Phillies win by 1 run after 9 innings, up to 17 and 16. Over the Nationals is 20 and 13 in Philadelphia. 5-4, 8 hits, no errors, 10 hits and 2 errors. Alvarez was 3rd win. Vincent was 3rd save. And a different predicament in the back. The Red Sox up to 23 and 13. Swallowing by 4 runs over the White Sox down to 21 and 13 Chicago. 5-1, 8 hits, 1 error, 5 hits and no errors. Chris Sale was 4th win. Brasseau was 10th save. Go Mets. Like I said, set up to Utah Mike. I do know when he's going back to the 1980s baseball replay, action replay, but I'm sure he might go. I'm about 85% sure he might go back to it soon. This is actually doing a 1920 baseball of the New York Yankees, between the White Sox and the Yankees, if I'm right. So that won't be a big concern or level concern in between it. So we'll see what happens. Go up to 16 and 18 over the Braves to, actually over the Brewers to 15 and 21 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 4-3, 6 hits, no errors, 8 hits and no errors. Seawald at a 3-0 pitching start on the mound for the 16-18 Mets. Avilian with his 8th save. The Blue Jays go up to 13 and 21 by 2 runs over the Rangers with an 11 and 22 record in Texas. 3-1, 5 hits, no errors, 4 hits and no errors. Panon with a 2nd win. Zaz with his 9th save. Same way at the same time. The D-backs win by 4 with no rings attached. Up to 12 and 22 over the Rockies to 17 and 19 in Colorado. 4-0 shutout. 10 hits, 1 error. 6 hits and no errors. Galan with 2nd win. The Giants rise up quite a bit, up to 8-26, upsetting the Reds by 5 runs, the 23 and 12 in Cincinnati. 7-2, 14 hits, no errors, 7 hits and no errors. Rodriguez with his very first win. The Padres win by 1, improving to 24 and 11 by 12 extra innings, by 1 over the Dodgers to 20 and 16 in San Diego. 4-3, 9 hits, no errors, 10 hits and 1 error. Edwards Jr. with his first win. And the Astros, hold on a second, let me adjust my eye. Like I said, guys, I've been up since 6:30. This is my point. Wanted me as King JD. your host from Zombie Gaming, in the chat. Wanted me to go live in the chat, which I'm fine with it. So, even though I am open every Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. See how that's going to combine continuously forward. Hold on a second. Okay, giving the wow on that. Astros go up 24-10 over the Angels by 3 runs in extra innings to 21-14 in LA. 6-3, 10 hits, no errors, 9 hits, and 3 errors. Harris up to a 2-0 start. So the Cardinals are now 13-21. Now speaking of that, guys we have baseball this Saturday. Remember, guys, it's every 1 to 2 days a week forevermore, going into the with a good futuristic on that, between the front door and the back door as well. So baseball will be this Saturday. The same what goes to the Suzima. So we can actually see where we're at with that and Final Fantasy VII Remake in the morning. So we can really get into good conclusions on that. So this Saturday morning will be baseball. There will be, as the 13-21 Cardinals will be going back to their hometown in St. Louis. Also that 3-game series. So where will be, guys, this Saturday will be the 13-21 Cardinals taking on the 17-16 Philadelphia Phillies. Game 1 in St. Louis for this Saturday. So on the mound for the 13-21 Cardinals this Saturday will be Daniel Ponce de Leon. He has a 2-3 record, 37 strikeouts, 2.48 ERA. And also on the mound for the 17-16 Phillies will be Vince Velasquez. 1-3, 36 strikeouts, 5.97 ERA. As far as the other teams go, we've got not as many. We've got the 8-26 Giants taking on the 23-12. Hold on a second. Wait a minute, nope. Bad idea. Just gonna put a dislike, but 4 likes. Thank you guys for doing that. Grateful, appreciate it from Zombie Gaming. Can we get 6? Maybe, maybe not. Taking on the 23-12 Reds in Cincinnati. Suarez 1-4, 7.63 ERA versus Trevor Bauer with a 1.21 ERA. This will be a good one. 19-13 Indians hosting the 21-13 White Sox in Cleveland. Kopech 2-2, 2.90 ERA versus Clevinger with a 4.35 ERA. 18-15 Yankees taking on the 18-18 Mariners in New York City. Kucinski 1-2 with a 5.31 ERA versus Montgomery with a 5.29 ERA. 23-13 Red Sox visiting the 17-18 Orioles in Baltimore. David Price 2-5, 4.93 ERA taking on Genoa 2-0, 5.19 ERA. 16-17 Twins take on the 13-21 Blue Jays in Toronto. Romero 1-3 with an 8.65 ERA versus K 7.22 ERA as we speak. 22-13 Rays take on the 12-22 D-backs and Tampa. Walker 3-2 with a 4.41 ERA versus Morton with a 3.13 ERA. What's up, replays? Yo, Zach, thanks for commenting on my stream. Appreciate it. Anytime, buddy. You're welcome back anytime you like in the chat. Anytime you like in the chat, buddy. Oh, and remember, keep up the good work from Zombie Gaming. That's what most of us would really want. But are you gonna be with Zombie tomorrow morning at 4? Can we get 6 likes in the chat? Oh, by the way, replays, real quick. Can you support my Angel? Her goal is 200. I'm going to share a link one more time while I'm at it. Okay, here we go, guys. This is my love's link. You guys can share her out. Guys, let me know if you guys want to support her. She's at 26. Thank you, replays. Like I said, keep up the good work, buddy. like I said, if anybody wants to come in the chat from Zombie Gaming and wants to come up here, if you guys want me to drop your link in the, chat, or if you guys want to drop your links in the chat from Zombie Gaming, let me know. I'll be happy to do so for you guys. Have a good night, replays. Keep up the good work, buddy. But there you go, honey. Yeah, 3.13 ERA. The 15-21 Brewers hosting the 20-13 Nationals and Milwaukee. Heckelson 2-2, 3.49 ERA. Versus Gonzalez with a 3.57 ERA. 12-21 Marlins take on the 19-13 Cubs in Chicago. Hernandez 0-2, 2.97 ERA. Versus Jose Quintana, 3-0, 3.32 ERA. On the mound for the 19-13 Cubs. 24-10 Astros take on the 18-17 Royals in Houston. Montgomery 1-4, 4.99 ERA. Versus Brett and Peacock, 2.53 ERA. 4 to 5 likes. Thank you guys for doing that. We always keep up good work when we're with Zombie. That's actually a pretty damn good thing too. All we have to do, guys, is drop links. So, leave a comment, hit that like button, and hit that red support button the same way at the same time. That's the only chance we're going to grow. That's the best opportunity that anything could possibly happen. But other than that, it's all good. 20-16 Dodgers take on the 16-19 Braves in LA. Guzzo 0-2, 3.47 ERA. Pony, want me to get a hold of you on your house phone? Let me know. Hey yo, I have to charge my phone. It's low on battery. Have a good night. Bye, and go Tigers beat P8s. Well, we are doing predictions tonight when we get a chance. Bueller 3.21 ERA. 24-11 Padres take on the 16-18 Go-Go Mets and San Diego. Zach Wheeler 3-0, 1.62 ERA. Versus Paddock with a 5-0 record with a 1.86 ERA. Now the thing about both pitchers, guys, when it comes to having undefeated one-loss records, that's what any pitcher would go with. To start off a baseball season, any baseball team has a good record, whether it's undefeated or not undefeated. So that should be a good matchup between any of them. 17-16, but there you go, guys. That's going to do it. No standings tonight. We're going to stop here for the night. I'll tell you what's going to happen tomorrow in the morning since I've got 12 to 8. So hold up a minute, guys. Hold on. Alrighty, guys. That's going to do it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow morning, so we can actually get back to what we're doing with Final Fantasy VII Remake. As we're trying to see if we can actually catch up with Hozo, with the Naki between... On the other half of the side, you've got Cloud and Barrett. Then you have Tifa Lockhart and Aerith. So these two will be working together a little bit more, keeping inside that reactor. So we can actually see what Hozo is doing and see what happens between that. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19, you guys will this Saturday morning. I go back tomorrow from 12 to 8. Tomorrow's Friday, so Final Fantasy VII Remake. Be sure to hit that red support button. You guys are new in the chat. Hit that like button, tweet them out, share them, comment. Type it in, guys. Don't be afraid to drop your links. But if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter and Discord. That's JD Zach Dawson. You guys can send me your information, first and last name on Twitter. And maybe, just maybe, on Discord anytime you'd like. I have my sister, Siren. I have my other pal the same way, so we can actually see what we can do. When we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment. Also this Saturday, new episode of Ghost of Tsushima. Like I said, if you guys want to come up here, doing my scheduled format to the road to the PS5, let me know if you guys want me to share your channel link in the chat. You guys need to. You guys want me to or not need to. See, you guys let me know. You guys can vote for the idol. Atlantis at 29, Greatest Showman at 12. But alrighty guys, I will see you guys in the morning with Final Fantasy VII Remake. See how good build we can make. So I want to say thank you, Pun. I love you. Call in the house, call in the second. Thank you, Replays, for stopping by. Good way to keep up the good work, guys. That's the important thing. But alrighty, guys, have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning before 12 to 8. I set my alarm for 5 or 5:30. So I will start Final Fantasy VII Remake around 7. 7:30. So my Pun can jump right in. Pop in to say hi, so you can jump on that while we're at it. But other than that, guys, have a good night. Stay connected. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with VII Remake. Always keep up the good work. Same time, same channel tomorrow morning, guys, with VII Remake. And have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.